Alrighty, guys. So, yeah, we're here for a quick talk, quick chat, quick yap session. I don't know what y'all can call that. I mean, you guys can call it whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about some personal stuff I've got going on recently, and some stuff that we need to address for the channel. And I quite don't know how to address some of this stuff. I mean, it's not anything crazy bad. It's just I don't know how to tell y'all. Like, I've kind of not been making content or anything and just been kind of focusing on myself over the past month and some change. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, I made my last upload about a month ago. I had that pre-recorded from a few weeks before that, so I really haven't made any content in probably like literally, yeah, a full month and a half. Heading on over to 2 months now. If you guys knew that I did a few streams, of course, before my official uploads went up, or my last uploads went up. But before that, I had pretty much almost stopped streaming entirely. I was barely streaming. I wasn't really doing a whole lot. I honestly wasn't in the best headspace at the time, and I just had a lot going on IRL. I just couldn't really, not going to go into detail, but I just had a lot going on IRL, and I just didn't really think I was in the right headspace. I had just come back from my mini break. And it still didn't feel right. And then when everything went down, I ended up moving. And yeah, you guys know I moved quite a lot. It's not the best thing. At the same time, it's just the situations that arose. I needed to move. Something needed to happen. And yeah, now I'm honestly in a much better headspace. Now, I'm not here to tell you guys like, hey, we're back to making videos and putting them up every single day. No. So actually what I wanted to say was I've been talking to a few friends, and a few friends have recommended that I should keep up with my content creation in one way or another, whether it is just uploading whenever I can, or when I'm free, or whenever I feel like uploading, honestly. So just taking that pressure off of being like, hey, you have to stick to a schedule, and you have to do this and that. Like, I honestly just, like, I think that's where I realized that the fun was being taken out of it, was because I was doing things to meet a certain criteria. I was trying to do it just to, like make money only, and there was like no fun to it. And the only way to make money was to upload a bunch and hope that something pops off. But really, I honestly should just be having fun and hoping that some of the fun stuff pops off instead of that. Of course, if I could dedicate this to a full-time job, I would most definitely spend like a lot more time and be a lot more like consistent. But as of right now, I can't really do that with my current living situation. Also, on other news, I officially started working on my new job. If you guys didn't know, I was job hunting for quite a while, and then I actually got a job through my cousin. So I'm currently working there. I'm training at the moment, so I'm hoping that I will actually be able to begin official work this next week, actually this next Sunday. So, fingers crossed for that. We'll see how the training goes and everything. But long story short, I just wanted to say that I am in a much better, spot mentally. I've been, doing therapy. I've been doing, I got my job. I've been hitting the gym like literally almost every single day. I don't know if you guys can notice. I mean, I've trimmed a little bit of facial, extra weight off my face. I think there's a little bit of a difference. You guys can tell. I mean, it's only been about like maybe like almost 2 months. So nothing too drastic yet, but of course over time you guys will notice a lot more. And hopefully, I don't know, we'll be jacked someday. I don't know. I've been really consistent with the gym, and I'm pretty happy with myself for keeping up with that. Now going back onto the topic of friends telling me that I should be sticking with it. So I even got recommended by my therapist to just, upload when I felt like it was, in my best interest, like when I wanted to, because something I just realized was, like I said earlier, was I was literally just doing it for money and like no other good reason aside from that. And the whole reason why I even started content creation was because I just liked to chat with y'all while we played games, while streaming, or when I uploaded. It was really cool to interact with you guys in the comments and stuff like that. Sorry, my throat is currently dying. Let me drink some water. But yeah, I know I've honestly just been, cruising, and trying to gain back that whole mentality of you should just do it just because it's fun, and I'm having fun playing this game, and I want other people to watch what I do while I play these games. And you know, I've had quite a ride. I've met some new people, more online friends, I'd say, and I don't really know a lot of people where I'm at the moment. I have family out here, but I don't really got like a whole lot of like I'd say IRL friends because so this is actually a town that I grew up in when I was little. Then I moved away. I was on like 7, 8 years old, and now I'm back. So I'm kind of just putting myself out there and stuff like that. And I know with this job, I'm definitely going to be meeting people, so that's going to be pretty cool. And I've just been doing my own thing and kind of going out. You know, sometimes I go out to food places. Sometimes I, come home. I'll bed rot for a couple of days. But I've just been really kind of going out of my shell. Like I even went hiking. What was it, last week? And it was a really nice view. I took a few pictures. I didn't even post them on Instagram. I'm not exactly sure, but if you guys haven't, you guys should most definitely go check out the gaming Instagram because I think I'm definitely gonna upload sometimes on there. Even some IRL stuff that y'all can see. I mean, if you guys can even find my main account, you guys can also follow on there. I have a pretty public account on there, but I'm not gonna put it out there, so you guys can just go find it on your own. But long story short, I honestly just have been, in a lot better of a headspace, and I'm really hoping that with this headspace that I'm in, that I can actually upload, not more consistently, but just in general. That way, it's more fun content. Because editing and stuff like that, it does take a lot of time. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that going through about like 20 or 30 minutes worth of video editing is just very time consuming. So I think just doing that every single day was kind of tearing my brain apart a little bit, taking its toll, especially over a 3-year course of YouTube editing and 5 years of streaming. Your boy was just absolutely fried. Now I feel bad because I said I was going to do something crazy for my 5th streaming anniversary and we just didn't. So I'm thinking that maybe we could do something later and towards like the Christmas time this year, kind of like a makeup for it. Something like that. I don't know. We're going to figure something out because we already passed the 3 years of YouTube uploads as well. So at this point, there's really no point in trying to, make like an anniversary or on an anniversary video, but we can definitely do something for just celebrating 5 years of content creation. If you guys didn't see my Instagram post or my Discord announcement or anything like that, I pretty much said that I just needed to step away. I was focusing on a lot of things are coming up, and truthfully there was just a lot of things I was trying to figure out, and I didn't want content creation to get in the way of that because like I said, I was spending too much time. But now that I realize that I really don't need to upload like a crazy amount, like unless like I have like a free day and I'm like, you know what, I feel like making a couple uploads so I can upload the next couple days, or I can put out daily uploads this week or something because I'm really in the mood for it. Or I'll just go ahead and say in the Discord like, hey, I don't really feel like uploading today, guys, even though I said I was going to like 6-7 days ago. But like I don't want to make you guys feel like I'm gonna promise a whole bunch of stuff in general. Like I'm not really gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna upload daily this week. No, it's gonna be more like, oh, I made a bunch of videos, I think I can upload these daily. Maybe some might get scrapped because I don't like how they came out. We'll have to see. But like I said, guys, this is pretty much just a giant yap session. If you guys stuck out throughout this entire thing, I really appreciate you guys. And like I said, content will come out, and I'll put this up on my socials everywhere so people know that we are putting out content again. Now going on to the type of content I'm doing, I've been playing a bunch of Marvel Rivals, and that's like a complete understatement. I've honestly been playing so much Marvel Rivals, it's been absolutely insane how much I've been playing. Whenever I'm playing, at least, I don't really play games a whole lot. I'll sometimes watch TV, sit on my bed, hang out, stuff like that. But for the most part, whenever I'm on gaming, it's literally Marvel Rivals. I've been playing Helldivers a little bit with one of my buddies, so we might have some content there. Not exactly sure. A couple of my friends, online friends. And then I've also got some, what was I going to say? Oh, I've been playing a little bit of VR chat and stuff and just kind of chatting up with people and having some pretty wild interactions. I mean, it's just great to run into people that sometimes they're like-minded, so you could joke around with them. Then other times you're just like, what the fuck am I staring at? Like, what is happening right now? That's honestly the most that I get on for. I've met a few friends on there as well, so sometimes I'll hop on there with them. Or sometimes I'll just add them in a Discord call while I'm playing Rivals. You guys will hear them in the background. I'll just be chatting, talking about dumb stuff. Of course, you know, sometimes they get a little loud, so I'll mute them, but for the most part, you guys will definitely hear them in the background of some of my gameplay. I'm going to be talking a lot more than just having gameplay. So we'll just have to see how that turns out, of course. And heading into this kind of new era of content. And for all the people, I've been hit up about, I think 7 different people all asked me if I was going to go back to 1v1.lol. I'm going to be honest, guys, the community is cooked. From what I've seen, from the last things that I saw before I left, and with the whole thing with the email getting hacked and everything getting deleted, a lot of people were kind of critical about it. There was a few people who called me a liar. Like, I honestly don't really know why people would call me a liar, considering I spent a bunch, like, I don't even think you guys understand, like, I spent so much time on making all those assets for the league, that it honestly was frying my brain even more than it was with content creation, and I was doing both of that at the same time, and it just boggles my mind that people think I would spend hours on hours and hours on making something and dedicating like a bunch of like what I was my time into, even when I wasn't fully mentally there to do it in the first place. It just kind of boggles my mind. I still don't even have access to those assets. I've already explained in a different video before, but I just don't talk to the person that has the assets anymore. So unfortunately, there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. I'm not going to use that account anymore. There's no point in using that account if I don't talk to the person, especially if I don't have to sign it. I'm not going to go and ask them, hey, can I sign into your account even though we don't talk anymore? That doesn't make any sense, quite frankly. And I'm not going to go and bother. So, like I said, guys, a lot of things have been happening recently, and now that I'm in a better headspace and I've took time to myself, kind of especially men's mental health last month, it's good to take time to yourself, always focus on yourself. There's a lot of things that a lot of people never talk about that you guys just need to go get taken care of. I don't know, even as someone who never really liked therapy or anything like that, or didn't like the concept of it, going to it actually made things a lot easier for me to handle, because I could find things out that I did not know until it was like brought up to attention and I said it out loud to myself or to another person. It was like, you know what, that actually sounds pretty, accurate, or that I need to change this, or I need to do this, and this will definitely help me. And so far it has. I've really changed things around, and I feel like there's a lot of more things I need to do to continue on that journey. And you guys will see that throughout the way. I don't really talk about personal things a whole lot on the channel. But like I said, you guys will most definitely see some new content of, obviously I'll be looking a lot healthier, I'll be sounding a lot healthier, stuff like that. So yeah, for the most part, guys, that's pretty much going to do it. Like I said, giant yap sesh. I was going to edit like a few minutes ago, but I just kept yapping and yapping. So we're just going to go ahead and cut it off here. I'll give you guys more details eventually. Obviously, I'm not really going to talk about too many personal things on here, but end of the yap sesh. I hope you guys really enjoyed. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a like and sub, and make sure you guys go ahead and stop by and, I don't know, say hello in the comments. Oh, and then, sorry, streams are not going to be continuing until I get my second monitor. I'm getting that in like a few weeks or next month, I'm not sure. When that comes back, then I'll stream, but right now just uploads. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in some future content. Later, guys.